Liliana!
Carson!
Stay back!
Hello?
Bring me something here.
Okay. Everyone in Slunces knows that Sean Fletcher's wife, Liliana Fletcher, is a joke. She buys midnight snacks for her husband's lover, drives her to the hospital, and even... Mr. Fletcher, here's the stuff you requested.
Liliana, don't you know my size?
Sorry. I'll go buy a new one.
Hold on. Liliana, did you get the wrong one on purpose? Because you're jealous?
I've never tried it, so how would I know your size?
Are you saying you want to try it with me?
Mr. Fletcher, sorry to interrupt, but are we having a threesome? She's hot, so I'm okay with that.
Get out. See that? You ruined my evening. Don't you think you should make it up to me? Why are you looking at me?
Because you look good. From this angle, you look just like him.
No, you're not my secretary. You're my wife. Mrs. Fletcher, you know what to do.
Ever since I married Sean, everyone thinks I'm a joke who married into wealth. But only I know I'm perfectly content with it.
Miss, you're awake. You were injured and passed out on the side of the road. Mr. Fletcher saved you.
What's your name?
Carson? How can someone look so much like Carson? I must find a way to stay with him. Carson, I've already lost you once. This time, no matter what happens, I won't let go.
Buy a diamond ring and some roses. I want them in my office by 10 o'clock.
Who's that pretty woman in Mr. Fletcher's office?
She's Mr. Fletcher's first love. She's been out of the country for a couple of years and just got back. If Liliana hadn't drugged Mr. Fletcher and set him up to marry her, the lady in there would be Mrs. Fletcher.
That makes sense. I can't shake the feeling that Mr. Fletcher hates his current wife.
Shh. Stop. Try it. You must be Sean's wife. Sorry, Sean and I haven't seen each other in a long time, so we're a little excited. Hope you don't mind. Sean and I haven't seen each other in a long time, so we're a little excited. Hope you don't mind.
It's okay. He always flirts with other women in front of me, and I'm used to it.
Bring it over. Do you like it?
I love it, of course. So, Liliana is just a cover. Sean doesn't love her at all. Well, it is only a matter of time before I marry the CEO of the Fletcher Group. Thanks, Sean.
I made us dinner reservations. Let's go.
Liliana, Sean and I haven't seen each other for years. We have so much to catch up on. I'd like to sit together with him. I hear you're very generous, so you don't mind, do you?
You two chat. I'll take the front.
Sean, I had a reason for not contacting you after I left the country. You don't blame me for that, do you?
Of course I don't blame you. Just having you back is more than enough for me.
That's sweet, Sean.
Well, Liliana, at least you know how to serve.
Sean, I'm used to the beef I got when I was abroad. This one is too chewy for me. I don't like well-done steaks.
Got it. I'll get you a new one.
Hold on. Liliana, you haven't had dinner yet, right? It's yours. Eat with your hands.
Excuse me. You'd do anything to keep your marriage, wouldn't you? You thought that would make Sean feel sorry for you, huh? He'll never love you. Be smart and stay away from him.
I honestly don't care whether he loves me or not.
So it turns out you're after his money.
No. I'm doing it for his face.
What do you mean by face?
What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about?
Sean, we were just chatting, but I didn't expect Liliana to taunt me, saying, why would I come back if I couldn't eat a well-done steak? She also said that given that I don't have a place to live right now, surely I would shamelessly live with you.
Did you say so?
No, I never said that.
Sean, I don't think Liliana likes me. Well, maybe I shouldn't have come back. I don't even have a place to stay now. Sean, can I still stay at your place like before?
I'll have Colton get you.
Miss Hayes, there's already been a room reserved for you. Plus, I've arranged for housekeeping to clean your room every day. so you can move in whenever you want.
Thank you, Liliana. You're just as generous as they say.
Liliana, you're as considerate as ever. Colton,
Yes?
take Miss Hayes to her room.
Sure. Miss Hayes, your room is this way. Please come with me.
Liliana, you just made me look bad.
Mr. Fletcher, you're not happy?
Oh. You're good.
Carson.
What are you expecting?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't expect anything.
Liliana, are you really that despicable? You're okay with your husband messing around with other women? You even let that woman move in your house. Is status and wealth that important to you? More than your self-respect?
No. Your happiness is what matters to me. I think Miss Hayes had a great night. As her admirer, aren't you happy about that? Well, if what you want is for me to fight her over you, I'll do it.
Liliana.
Sean? Oh!
Dia?
You're hurting me. Yeah, it's me. I thought I'd surprise you. Sean, are you still upset with me for leaving without a word to study abroad?
No. Thea, I'm in the shower. Please step out.
No. Sean, I know you're married and I'm supposed to keep my distance, but I can't control my feelings. Sean, I love you.
Thea! It's late. You should get some rest.
No, I really love you. You never got over me either, did you? Let's get back together, okay?
No. Thea, please leave.
Why not? I don't want to. Sean, are you in love with someone else?
We'll talk about this later.
Sean! What's going on with Sean? He even saw me naked and still turned me down. Is he impotent?
My patience has limits. If I don't get the money soon, your intimate pictures will.
Stop threatening me with this. If Sean sees those photos, you won't get a dime. Just wait, you'll get the money this month. Sean, I'll go with you.
No need. I'm not feeling well. I gotta do this alone.
Sean, are you okay? I'll get in the car and take care of you.
No, just leave.
Liliana, Sean's not feeling well and there's no room for 3 in the car. Why don't you take a cab to the office?
Sure. The woman who just got out of Mr. Fletcher's car is his first love, Thea Hayes, and Mr. Fletcher also arranged a position for her as the operations director. He really values her.
It seems Miss Hayes is quite important to Mr. Fletcher, unlike Liliana, who's been by his side for 3 years and is still just an assistant.
Exactly. I just noticed that Miss Hayes can go in and out of Mr. Fletcher's office as she pleases and even order Liliana around. It's clear who's more important to Mr. Fletcher. Liliana's gonna have a hard time.
She deserves it. This is what happens to someone who seduces men through aphrodisiacs.
Hey, stop it. She's coming.
Liliana, I can't start my day without coffee. Could you please get me a cup?
Sure. Do you prefer it black or with milk? Do you need sugar, dark roast, or light roast?
I'm sure someone as capable as you can get me a coffee that I'll like without me having to say.
All right.
This is too bitter to drink. Liliana, could you get me another one?
Okay.
It's too hot. Now it's too cold. Sorry, I don't drink lattes.
Liliana, give me the report from the data department for Monday, and I need
The marketing plan from the planning department and the sales data from the sales department. Miss Fletcher has organized everything.
She's handed all her work to you? What's she doing herself? You don't need a cover for her. Tell me.
She was bossed around by Miss Hayes when she came into the office in the morning. Miss Hayes asked her to get coffee, and she ended up buying a dozen cups of coffee, but Miss Hayes didn't like any of them.
Do I pay her that much to run errands and buy coffee for other people?
Miss Fletcher was doing it for Miss Hayes. She knows you care about Miss Hayes, so she does everything Miss Hayes says. Even when Miss Hayes gives her a hard time.
Colton, do you think people change? And if they do, what about their feelings?
Instead of believing in feelings from memory, it's better to look at people around you now. Miss
Has
Fletcher...
Liliana been bribing you? You're speaking up for her.
I'm sorry, Mr. Fletcher. I overstepped.
If Liliana is so incompetent that she can't even buy coffee properly, then tell Thea to leave her alone. Get Thea a new assistant, and have Liliana report to me before lunch.
Yes.
Sean, I made you a lunchbox. It's your favorite, braised ribs. Here.
I can handle it myself.
Come on, open your mouth before it falls. Just a bite.
Mr. Fletcher, your lunch. Sorry, I'll come back later.
Liliana. Hold on. Don't forget the family party tonight, Mrs. Fletcher.
Sure.
Leave the lunch.
Sean, does Liliana go to the family party with you every year?
Yeah.
She's so lucky. If I had married you back then, I would have been as happy as she was.
Thea, don't overthink it.
Sean, I haven't met your parents yet. I'd like you to introduce me to them at your family party. What do you think?
That doesn't seem like a good idea. Maybe next time, okay?
All right then. Remember to eat these ribs. I'll head out now. Fletcher family never invites outsiders to their family parties. If I can attend it with Sean, it means I'm recognized by the Fletcher family. I can't pass up this opportunity. I need to get Liliana out of my way and make Sean take me there.
Colton, it's yours. It's too sweet. She's not getting any better at cooking. She always says she loves me. But she doesn't even remember that I don't have a sweet tooth. Why are you smiling?
Even though Miss Fletcher makes it sweet, you're still willing to eat it. That means she's really captured your heart.
That's what she's there for.
I wonder when Mr. Fletcher will realize that he always smiles when he talks about his wife. Forget it. Love is blind. It's strange, though. Miss Fletcher doesn't even like sweet things, yet everything she cooks is so sweet.
Miss Hayes, are you off? Liliana is inside. Don't think you're something special just because you're Mrs. Fletcher. That position will be mine sooner or later.
You won't get the chance.
With just a few words, I can have Sean take me to the Fletcher family dinner. And with another, I can have him divorce you.
You can boss me around, but you can't threaten me. You can make me do anything you want, but you can't make him leave me.
You're nuts! I've locked you in here, and there's no way you're going to a Fletcher family dinner with Sean. I'm the only one who can be with Sean tonight.
Sorry, the number you dialed is out of service.
I reminded her at noon about the family dinner tonight. Now she's not answering her phone and I can't find her. What's going on with her?
Should I go check her office again?
No need. Liliana said she has work to finish and might not make it to the dinner. She asked me to accompany you instead.
Mr. Fletcher, the party's about to start. Why don't you go ahead while I keep looking for her?
Let's go.
Is there anyone there? Open the door! I must go to the Fletcher family dinner tonight. What should I do?
Who's that woman next to Sean? I've never seen her before.
I heard she's Mr. Fletcher's first love, Miss Thea Hayes. She's been following him around the company these days, never leaving his side.
But this is a family dinner. Only the official fiancé or wife of Mr. Fletcher can attend. He shouldn't have brought a suspicious woman here. It seems Mr. Fletcher really doesn't like Liliana.
Liliana is really pathetic, letting an unknown woman become presumptuous with her. Looks like this woman is going to be the new Mrs. Fletcher sooner or later. Liliana, just stay in the bathroom all night. Once I've attended the family dinner and been introduced to the Fletcher family, even if you're still Mrs. Fletcher in name, you'll have to make room for me. Mrs. Fletcher, I'm Thea. I brought you a gift.
Thea Hayes? I know who you are. You left without saying anything, leaving my silly son to wallow in misery for half a year. How could I forget you? And now you dare to show up again?
Mrs. Fletcher, I had my reasons.
Spare me the sad face. I won't fall for this trick.
I'm back this time to live a good life with Sean. I promise I won't leave him again.
Sean, come with me.
It's okay. I'll have Colton stay with you. With him around, no one will dare to bother you.
That old hag really is a nuisance. She thinks she can show off her power just because she's Sean's mom. I'll go win over Mary, Sean's grandma. As long as Mary likes me, Sharon can't do anything about it.
You've lost your mind. How could you bring a woman with no official status to a family dinner? Where's Liliana?
She's busy with work.
I don't care if she's really busy or if you just don't want her here. But you should know that bringing someone to a family dinner means that you and your family recognize her as your wife.
That's not the reason I brought Thea here.
No one in her family has ever brought a lover to a family gathering. I don't want to be embarrassed by it. If you really like Thea, then divorce Liliana after the family dinner. If you really like Thea, then divorce Liliana.
I have no intention of divorcing Liliana.
The party starts in 40 minutes. Think it over carefully.
Mr. Fletcher, is everything okay?
Yeah. Where's Liliana? Didn't I already ask you to find her?
She's not in the office or anywhere in the company. And she's not answering her phone. Mr. Fletcher, do you think something might have happened to her?
Then have security search every room. Call me immediately if there's any news. We must find Liliana. Mr. Price, I've looked all over the company, but there's no sign of Mrs. Fletcher.
What's going on? Where could she have gone? Has this sign always been here?
But we haven't received any maintenance notices.
Get some people to pry the door open. Now!
Yes!
Miss Fletcher, are you okay? Miss Fletcher, are you okay? I'll take you to the hospital right now.
Take me to the Fletcher family dinner.
But with the way you are now, Miss Fletcher, if something happens to you...
I'm fine. I just need to eat something sweet to feel better. Hurry up and get my dress, or we'll be late.
Are you sure you're okay, Miss Fletcher?
I'm fine. I must attend the Fletcher family dinner. Now go.
No, you can't do this. Sean!
Thea, do you think Sean's grandmother is so old that a few flattering words from you can fool her? You're such a disgrace. Trying to please someone and screwing it all up. You even dared to toast to the elderly grandmother and ended up spilling wine all over her. It's just stupid and ridiculous.
Sean, help me.
Mom, I'll go apologize to Grandma.
Sean, are you out of your mind for this woman? Your wife is over there. She's the one you should be supporting.
Damn it. She actually managed to escape.
Why are you so late?
Would you believe me if I told you it was because Thea locked me in the bathroom to stop me from coming here?
And then? If you're going to make up excuses, at least make them believable.
Well, let's just say I was too busy with work.
Do you really think work is more important than the family gathering?
No. You're all that matters to me.
You better mean what you say with your little mouth.
Liliana, I'll make you regret it. Bitch! Why didn't you die in the bathroom? I'm the one who should go to the party with Sean, not you.
I'm Sean's wife, so of course I should be at the family dinner with him.
Liliana, don't you feel guilty about being Sean's wife? At least I really love him. And you? You've been plotting for so many years just for his money, right? And now you claim you're his wife.
Money? I'm in it for his body and face.
Shame on you. Are you that desperate for a man, just dying to sleep with him?
Finish talking? Then move aside.
Liliana, who said you could leave? What are you doing, Liliana? I'll apologize to you, okay? Let go